Today, we're going to take a journey into the profound world of Buddhism and its wisdom about happiness. In a world filled with endless desires and distractions, I found myself wondering, what is the Buddhist secret to genuine happiness? Let's embark on this exploration together. I was sitting on the edge of my bed one lazy Sunday morning, sipping on a cup of tea, pondering the nature of happiness. It was a question that had been nagging at me for a while. In a world filled with a relentless pursuit of material possessions and external validations, I wondered, what is the secret to genuine, lasting happiness? That's when I decided to delve into the profound world of Buddhism, a spiritual tradition that had always intrigued me. I wanted to understand what Buddhism had to offer in terms of happiness and contentment. Little did I know that this journey of exploration would be a life-altering experience. In Buddhism, I soon discovered happiness isn't just a fleeting emotion. It's a profound state of being, intricately connected to one's spiritual path. It's not about what you own or those ephemeral pleasures. It's about discovering inner contentment. At the heart of Buddhist philosophy lies the Four Noble Truths. The first truth acknowledges that suffering is an inherent part of life, yet it's the second truth that reveals something intriguing. Much of our suffering arises from our unending attachment to worldly desires and the constant craving for more. As I delved deeper into these truths, I realized that Buddhism's approach to happiness was something worth exploring. It encouraged us to release these attachments and cravings, urging us to seek contentment in the present moment. Mindfulness, a practice I had dabbled in before but never truly grasped, played a pivotal role in this pursuit. By becoming acutely aware of our thoughts and emotions, we start to unravel the roots of our suffering. It allows us to distance ourselves from those negative thought patterns and opens the door to authentic happiness. The ultimate goal in Buddhism is to attain enlightenment, often described as a state of pure, unwavering happiness. It's about transcending the self and connecting with all living beings in the universe. My exploration of Buddhism's teachings on happiness was not just an intellectual exercise. It became a personal journey. The wisdom I unearthed started to transform my own life in ways I hadn't anticipated. I found that the more I let go of attachments and cravings, the more content I became. The everyday stresses and anxieties that used to consume me seemed to lose their grip. I began to appreciate the present moment, to savor the simple joys of life. The taste of a freshly brewed cup of tea, the warmth of the morning sun on my skin, the laughter of friends and family. Mindfulness became my guiding light. Through meditation and self-reflection, I learned to observe my thoughts without judgment. The more I practiced this, the more I understood the root of my suffering and how much it was linked to my own unchecked desires and attachments. I started to make peace with myself. I learned to let go of grudges and resentments, realizing that they only weighed me down. Forgiveness, I realized, was not about condoning the wrongdoings of others, but about liberating myself from the burden of anger and hatred. As I distanced myself from negative thought patterns, I felt a newfound sense of freedom. It was as if I had been living in a mental prison of my own making, and I had finally found the key to unlock the door. Buddhism's emphasis on compassion and empathy deeply resonated with me. The more I practiced kindness and understanding towards others, the more connected I felt to the world around me. I discovered that true happiness lay not just in self-fulfillment, but in the well-being and happiness of others. The pursuit of enlightenment, I realized, was a journey toward selflessness. It was a path of letting go of the ego, that ever-present voice in our heads that tells us we are separate from the world. As I delved into this, I started to experience moments of profound interconnectedness with all living beings. I began to see the world with new eyes. The beauty of nature, the struggles of fellow human beings, the suffering of animals, all of it felt like a part of me. I realized that we are all interconnected and our actions have consequences, not just for ourselves, but for the entire web of life. The pursuit of happiness in Buddhism wasn't just an abstract concept. It was a practical guide for living a more fulfilling life. It taught me that happiness wasn't something to be found in the future in some distant achievement or possession. It was here and now, in the present moment. This newfound understanding of happiness didn't mean I never faced challenges or difficult moments. Life continued to throw its curveballs, but my approach to them had shifted. I no longer reacted with the same level of anxiety or despair. I faced adversity with a sense of equanimity, understanding that all things are impermanent and that suffering is a part of the human experience. My journey into Buddhism's teachings on happiness had opened up a world of self-discovery and personal transformation. It wasn't a journey without its share of doubts and struggles. I often found myself slipping back into old thought patterns, into attachments and cravings. But the beauty of Buddhism is its acceptance of our imperfections and its encouragement to keep trying, to keep walking the path. As I sat on that bed, reflecting on this life-altering journey, I realized that true happiness, as Buddhism teaches, isn't a destination but a way of living. It's a journey of self-discovery, of letting go, of mindfulness, of compassion, and of interconnectedness. I felt a profound sense of gratitude for stumbling upon these teachings. They had become my guiding light, my source of wisdom, and my path to a more meaningful and contented life. So there you have it, my friends. My personal journey into Buddhism's wisdom on happiness. I hope that, in sharing my experiences, you might find some inspiration to explore these teachings in your own life. And remember, true happiness may be just a mindful thought away. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more videos.